Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. He's going for goal! Some good work on the right flank here. It's a throw-in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's being shifted off it. Golovin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. So it is still 0-0. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
But pour l'équipe de l'AS Monaco. Après 18 minutes de jeu, le numéro 36.
Monaco draw first blood here.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's had it taken off him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Golovin gets a foot in here. Balogun. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's aimed into the middle. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that shapes to shoot! They've played it short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of it. There's the shot! It's in!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
That's a little off target. Now it's Mbolo.
Golovin. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime.
There's the hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Now he's off and running.
Golovin.
They're urging him to shoot.
Real chance! Goal! Monaco!
And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Monaco go into the lead. And he's forced to go back. Coming up to half-time, leading, and think they're looking pretty good. Spread it left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get away here? Chance! Surely this time, they've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Monaco have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Ooh, delicate chip through. Vanderson. And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. That has been cut short. He's had a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Vanderson. Here's Zakaria. And it's Mbolo. Balogun. Now Enrique. In towards the middle. And that should get the job done. Out to the right. That looks a decent ball. Played out towards the right wing. And the ball is out of play. Vanderson. Golovin under intense pressure.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Golovin is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. Keeper has taken decisive action. Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 29
Enrique
830.
calmly anticipates. Balogun given the lift of his goal. Now it's Minamino, face to face. He's got the shot away! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Minamino really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Good pressure, just hounded him off him. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mbolo. This is promising. That pass isn't the best. He's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Changement en cours. Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 9.
Monaco choosing to make the first change.
Le numéro 5. Le numéro 6. Le numéro 21. À leur place, le numéro 17. Le numéro 88.
Just
le
off
numéro
target.
3. Le numéro 7. Le numéro 11.
Great defending, strong and determined. Minamino. Jacobs. Oh, strongly challenged there. And that's been won straight back. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Looks to clip it forward. And he's only too happy to take that back. And the shot! No, that's been intercepted. And it's Mbolo. Jacobs. Magassa. Ben Seguir. And Vanderson.
Golovin. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Temps
And out to
additionnel,
safety.
3 minutes.
Throw it. That has been knocked clear. This is their second corner of the game. Can he finish? Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Interesting ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that will be the final act. Monaco can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you think? Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Played out to the right. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Can he latch on to this? And the keeper's in command. Played with finesse. He's got away. Crossed in one. And a header! He can pounce on that. He will be livid with himself. They get a throw in. Diatta. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Matazo. Minamino. Minamino. Minamino! Monaco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. And that's not going to reach. Out of play for a throw. Neither side yet able to find the net. Diatta. Diatta! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Monaco really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Balogun. Ito. Golovin. Golovin! Goal! Monaco! First blood drawn.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Monaco get themselves into the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Headed upfield.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And a Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Threads one in. A corner it is then. Great lead! In for the pieces! His score! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Balogun.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Balogun. Oh, nice touch. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Here's Ito. Can he spark a counter here? Rose ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tiata! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Diatta really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
We are into overtime. And we hit half-time. Monaco head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been point-blank header! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kipre. It's a really well-measured ball. Ito. Oh, that's fabulous. No outsmarting him this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Interception, his positioning was spot on, and they're on him in a flash. Played out to the left flank. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. He's got the survey! Surely this time! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 52
Great run on the overlap
820.
here. That's Mataza. Minamino. Kera. Can he put it away?
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Pinged towards the front line. Out to the left it goes. Golovin goes steaming forward. Pinches it off him. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Ben Seguir.
Pretty robust defending.
Golovin has found the net here, of course. Vanderson chooses to go cross-field. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Diop. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. That's the throw. Rose choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for options for movement. That'll be a throw-in.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Kipre. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, the shot could be on here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
Big header! Oh, not the best of headers.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Deftly done. Oh, super find. Can he finish? It's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that
Le
one.
numéro 22.
And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And the matchday noise at this place is true. Great hit! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And here's Mbolo, tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vanderson.
Monaco would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Brest looking to pass their way through. Golovin. It's been a pretty high-octane start. Akliush! And he can clear it away. It's surely this time. And that is wildly off target.
Monaco were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Matazo. And here's Mbolo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And it's Mbolo. Showing good feet. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to clear it. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Taken back almost at once. Salah. Now it's Martin. Golovin. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Mbolo. Vanderson. Haidara. And here's the chance to counter. Akiush. And here's Mbolo. He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Vanderson. And it's Mbolo. For Golovin. Matazo.
Ben Seguir really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Zakaria. Now Singo. Just eases him off the ball. Mbolo. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Mbolo. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly met. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Turns and goes, shot a goal! And the follow-up!
Oh, that wasn't far away. The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Salah. And that interception was most necessary. Golovin. Interesting ball. He could be in here. Decent hit! And the ball's come loose here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Nous assistons à un match très serré.
So there was the first half.
Monaco really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Monaco clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style! The second half off to a spectacular start!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And that's not going to reach. Matazo. Looking for options for movement. Haidara. Oh, it's come loose. It's a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Brest can start a counter here. The pass is intercepted. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Golovin. Monaco still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, good chance to shoot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance. Monaco grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And here's Mbolo. It's their second corner of the game. Looking to go deep. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's put a shade too much on that. Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Le numéro 36.
So time for change.
Le numéro 22.
This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Le numéro 6. Le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 21.
Oh, that's
Le
been
numéro
intercepted.
18. Le numéro 17. Le numéro 20. Le numéro 88.
That looks a decent ball. Forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Minamino. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Monaco merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Brest choosing to make the first change.
Attention,
I think you have to
changement.
admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Minamino. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lismalu. Gently done. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would...
Can he put it away? Goal! Brest! And they're back in front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training.
There's the shot!
Monaco need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Haidara. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's Lismalu. Oh, delicate chip through. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Il y aura
4
4
added
minutes
minutes on
de
the
temps
board.
additionnel.
Balakour. Ball driven towards the far post. Big chance! Goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
There's the hit! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Monaco certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that...